Welcome back, folks, to Sonic Heroes. This is post-Momocon, so yeah, there's a bit of a gap between episode 5 and episode 6's recording.
But it'll seem so seamless.
Yeah, that's right. It'll be like nothing. It's like nothing at all. Oh god, those camera angles on Shadow, just like, why? Were they going for dynamic and dramatic? It really seems like a glitch.
Well, I don't know if you remember that video about the... So I forget if I sent it to you or if you found it also. There's a video about a team of, they're like video cinematic programmers. And they worked on Sonic Heroes. That was like their first project. I think we saw that like some of the voice cast was like relatives of them.
Right.
So I'm sure this might have been their like first like big game project, but they were the ones that worked on that Sonic skateboard thing that ended up being like kind of stolen from them.
Yeah, I mean like, so for context, we're talking about the Sonic it was Sonic Extreme, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, it was, I can't remember the developers, but they worked on like that Sonic skateboarding game, and at the time they were under contract with Sega. It wasn't like a full contract, it was more like a, hey, let's talk about ideas sort of thing. But what happened is that all ideas that were conceptualized by the company technically belonged to Sega. So even though Sega didn't buy that skateboarding idea that they had made, they still, it looks like they definitely lifted it for what eventually became Sonic Riders. But yeah. So there's some Sonic history trivia for you that I don't think is in the encyclopedia, so that's it's pretty recent.
I think they just found out about it. I'm sure that the company probably never wanted to talk about it. Half of it would probably be like NDA. The other half would just be like, no, that's really hard to talk about.
Yeah, and like, I don't really think there is like an appropriate time or place really to bring it up unless someone was looking for it. And I believe that's how it came up. A gaming historian was digging into it, and they traced the
they found the demo and they traced it. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's no way in hell Sega was ever going to release that sort of like history. So yeah.
I mean, hey, you never know. We still have Sonic the Fighters. It looks like it was made with about as much fidelity.
Would you? Okay, well, they sort of came back to the Sonic Fighters formula with Sonic Battle, but I wonder if they would ever go back to a Sonic fighting game.
I think Sonic and Smash is the closest we're gonna get.
And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, me too.
That's all they need. I mean, Sega's clearly right now listening to the fans, I would say. I mean, like, look at Sonic Mania, and Sonic Forces is pretty much what people want when it comes to the 3D formula for Sonic.
I know, but the music so far is fantastic, so...
Did you hear that song that they used?
Yeah.
It was solid. I felt like it was, I don't know, I honestly, like, I dug it because, like, that genre is sort of my vibe, but I felt like there were some beats missing, like someone went in and literally cut out like a beat here or there in post.
I'm sure it's also just like the like probably not even the like full version.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's probably like the test track.
Also, did you notice that the video that was released on the Sonic Hedgehog channel, in brackets it said hold on, let me pull that up actually. Oh wait, actually I think I got it right here. Yeah, it's titled Sonic Forces OST Park Avenue, and in brackets, custom character. So that leads me to believe that every character is gonna have like their own individual stage, with like a different, or like with a variant track for each.
Yeah. I imagine probably like classic Sonic will have more of like that Sega Genesis MIDI feel.
Yeah. And modern Sonic's probably gonna have, I don't know, maybe like a more Crush 40 sort of approach.
They just pull the switch, like that's on the side of the wall, and Crush 40 just comes out from the behind the bookcase, plays a song, and then they just flip it and they turn it back.
See, I thought you were talking about like an actual like Switch console that they pull out.
No.
It's like, all right, guys, it's time to go Switch.
We digitized them and put them inside the Switch.
Yeah, I played
Oh, that
game.
sounds awesome.
What, Crush 40 like Garage Band?
Oh no,
Actually,
no, just having my like I guess self-digitized and put into a Switch, because then it's like Mega Man Battle Network, where you can like jack in everywhere.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about the Switch and how we're not really getting a new Pokemon game for it. I didn't realize that Direct was only going to be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it wishes it was 10 minutes long.
It didn't need to be 10 minutes. That the whole trailer at the beginning was literally half the video.
And
for a game that's already been out for 2 years.
I mean, I'm glad that it's coming out. I don't know if it needed its own Direct, because Pokkén for a Switch was kind of a given.
Yeah, like it would have been. I'm surprised they didn't announce it sooner.
That's like if Sega did like a 10-minute like commercial saying like, "Oh, Sonic Mania is coming for the Switch."
Yeah, that's.
And it'd be like,
it.
yeah, clearly, right?
I mean,
were we not supposed to think it was?
Yeah, Pokemon really milked it in that Direct. So what do you think of the whole Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon?
You mean Sun 2 and Moon 2?
Yeah.
Let's change formations to side
It's
from here.
a cheap cash in. I don't know. Like, I haven't really played Sun and Moons, and a lot of people tell me 1, it's too easy, and 2, it's just not as fun. Like, parts of it are cool. Like, people like parts of that are fun.
But that's it.
That's it. It's like, I don't know. It's like a watered down Pokemon experience, and not because they're just on islands.
Yeah, and not because it's Pokemon Go.
Because
I played like for a couple hours. I mean, it's cool, the whole the new view and all that. It definitely feels like a more fleshed out world. The characters are interesting, and kudos to Game Freak for trying out a new like gym system. But the game itself, yeah, it feels too easy. Like I've never had a problem with any battle yet. They really hold your hand. I mean, your rival, for goodness sakes, takes your Pokemon's whatever your Pokemon's strength is.
Your starter's weakness, yeah.
Yeah. So right off the bat, you've really got no challenge being posed.
Man.
Yeah, there's some really childish
At least in
gimmicks.
Black and White, you had one take both of them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Black and White had a really good system, and those characters had some great chemistry with Charon and
Bianca.
Yeah. See, and I think that has a lot of merit to it. The fact that like you remember their names.
Oh yeah, no, I think they're the strongest ones. Well, no, actually, I think. Okay, I think by themselves, like in their game, they're the strongest ones next to probably Gold and Silver.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Because any other character, any other form of those characters, I feel they're overtaken by the ones I've read in the manga.
Oh yeah, you've delved pretty far into the manga world, so I imagine the characters are far more fleshed out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, game-wise, the Black and White companions were pretty solid, and yeah, Gold and Silver were great. I'm really surprised that they didn't just like announce a Pokemon Stars or Pokemon Galaxy or something. I remember Stars was the one that was being teased for a while.
Yeah, apparently that was the leak from like 6 months ago.
Yeah, why not go with that and make that for the Switch? Like, they were. I can't remember where I saw this, but I remember seeing somewhere that someone from Pokemon said that like Pokemon is a portable experience, and that's why they're going for like the 3DS and with the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But I'm like, but wouldn't that be more reason to make it for the Switch? I don't know, guys. It's portable,
I have an answer. Is that because the assets are already made for the 3DS engine?
Yeah, I think you nailed it on the head earlier. It's a cash grab. It's literally just a cash grab.
Hasn't even been a year since. No, it hasn't even been a year since it came out. I think it releases about a year, like November something of another.
Yeah, because Sun and Moon came out last fall 2016, I believe.
Yeah. That's just so soon.
It's yeah. It just seems like a huge mistake. Or not a mistake, but like a huge missed opportunity for something bigger.
Like my only guess is that one, they're working on it and they really don't have enough to show. Like they just don't. So they don't want to. Which, you know, I'll take that. I'll understand it. But them doing a direct for what they showed,
Yeah, why have a direct at all? Like, I know no news is bad news, but like, in this case, I think it is, because, wow, the comments I've been seeing and comparing the Pokemon fandom to the Sonic community. First off, ouch, I take offense to that. Second,
yeah, we've earned this vitriol, darn it.
Yeah.
You just can't come in and say, oh, we're just as bad.
I mean, I think Tails' channel nailed it on the head when he said, we live in we live in a year where Sonic fans where Sonic's being praised and Pokemon fans are being attacked. What timeline is this anyway?
We Mandela effect ourselves into the alternate world.
Yeah, I don't know what timeline we've really entered, to be honest.
To be fair, in both timelines, both Sonic and Pokemon get their own form of disturbing art, so there's really no winning either way.
You're right, we're still in the darkest timeline. And speaking of darkest timeline, hey Team Dark, I'm glad we made it this far without like losing our minds, because I hate this level so much. 11 minutes!
I'll take this one compared to the next one. The next one, I think, is objectively the worst stage in this game. And I don't even mean the last stage.
Oh god. I mean, at least... actually... I've got nothing.
Yeah, you got nothing. No,
so
I know the
sad.
feeling, trust me.
Like, this stage is just so long. I mean, god. Yeah, you're right. Wait till we get to the next one. But 12 minutes for a Sonic level. That
You
should
remember
be
when if you hit
unheard
the
of.
10-minute mark that you died?
Yeah, I miss those days.
Beep boop.
Yeah, what do you hit there? Oh, okay, there's a switch. See, I always thought you just hit the axe and it magically gravity decides to change its mind on you.
Yeah, they just impale themselves and they wake up in the afterlife.
Ha, the Shadow World.
They're actually haunting the next stage.
See, if you're not careful there, that descent can kill you. Because
What?
Omega holds
Omega
onto
running
his...
off the edge for no reason?
Yeah, that doesn't happen in a Sonic
You're gonna
game.
love the first part of the Chaotix one.
Oh, great. But yeah, the characters hold on to their momentum, so like if your joystick is in a certain direction, you will just go careening off the edge.
Taking this seriously.
No, Shadow, we can't take this seriously. It was a 13-minute Sonic level.